Hi Collective, and welcome to my channel, Crystals Tarot. So this is going to be my total solar eclipse reading in the new moon of Sagittarius that I'm doing for you guys for December 2021. So I'm going to be doing a couple of these different type of readings, as I do feel this is a very powerful eclipse energy that we have coming across, because this specific cycle is closing out the past 18 months, right? This cycle began back in May of 2020. So you're definitely wrapping up cycles, but the same axis, Sagittarius to Gemini, did not happen since 2013, around 8 years ago. So, you know, it's like repeating cycles from back 7 years ago, coming full circle. You know, these eclipses are very unique and special, right? Each of them teaches different things. Eclipses are portals into new states of consciousness, right? Events to shift and transform our lives to new chapters of our soul's evolution, right? And the eclipses, when those happen, they activate the north and south nodes, right? Which it leads us to our ultimate destiny. You know, our north node is what we came here to learn, and our south node is what we already know. So whatever readings you can do to get more guidance to kind of help you with your journey here, I feel is going to help you. So each, eclipse pulls in different energies and things. So within this reading, I felt guided to these 4 oracles, right? So I'm going to be doing these readings. And I'm going to keep this one just to the oracles, okay? So I'm going to do tarot readings for all 12 signs, right? So I would definitely subscribe to my channel if you have not, so you'll get notifications on when I upload those, right? But I'm going to be starting to work on those right away. But taking a look at multiple placements is going to help you too. I do feel that looking at your north node placement is going to get you the most guidance, as that is leading you towards your destined life. If you don't know your placements, you can do a birth chart analyzer online for free. It takes just a couple minutes to do that. There's many of them available, and that way you'll know what your north node placement is. But I would definitely take a look at your sun, your moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter. You kind of have to see which one's giving the most guidance, right? You always take a look at or listen to what you feel is a message for you, what you feel resonates with you, right? Because everybody's timeline can play out a little bit differently. Sometimes you get guided to a reading to see part of the reading, not the entire thing. And you may find that another placement may be more in alignment with your path and giving you the guidance there. Like, you may find that some of the placements within your own chart are more dominant than others, depending, like, maybe if you have more fire in your chart than water. Maybe like your sun sign's a water sign, but you have all fire in the rest of your placements, or things like that. And so it's definitely, something you should take a look into if you've not analyzed your birth chart, right? So anyways, we also have so many other factors within this eclipse cycle, is that we have Mercury and Neptune active, right? And this is going to bring new information, clarity, breakthrough, truth, realizations. A lot of it's going to be internally, right? Because Neptune is our planet of spirituality and intuition. So you're really going to be getting strong feelings, undeniable feelings that you need to pursue things, you need to express yourself, things like that, right? And we also have, and of course, Mercury is the planet of communication, so lots of things getting revealed through communication, things like that. But Chiron, our wounded healer, our asteroid, that Chiron has a big impact on our lives. It's going to help us heal, mend broken relationships within family, friends, past loved ones, or past lovers, things like that. So a lot of powerful energy is bringing us into new destinations. So that's what the little bit that I have for you guys about this specific cycle. Now I want to get into the oracles and see what general messages are coming out, all right? So I'll be putting together a lot of different types of readings. Whatever I'm feeling guided to, my light workers and star seeds, I'm going to be putting together special readings for you guys, twin flame collectives, if you feel that you're on that journey. And of course, all the zodiacs. So whatever you're feeling guided to take a look at, definitely. Even though I put them for certain groups, things like that. Whatever you're feeling guided to. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please do. I love seeing all my new subscribers. And if I was guided to you guys as a reader, source wanted you to. So I will be saved in your subscriptions, right? Find my channel again. Alright, so we're connecting with the total solar eclipse energies for December. For the collective, what are the energies coming out? Ooh, of course. First card that dropped here is change. So of course, major changes, transformation. A lot of cycles are closing out. A lot of karmic loops and patterns close out with these eclipses. As I like to say, that eclipses are like cosmic resets, right? So when lessons have been learned that where karma was involved, right? It's like we are closing out those cycles and we're done with them. So we're not going to repeat those cycles. We've been repeating the same situation, right? Where sometimes it's like you feel like you keep running into the same problems or the same scenarios, or maybe you keep getting into relationships or connections where you keep getting treated the same way, you know, and things like that. Because it's like if you work with one karmic relationship and you don't learn the lessons, you're going to repeat the exact same thing, but it's going to be like with a different energy, with somebody else, with another soul, but same type of stuff. Like a lot of us get caught up in this narcissistic, you know, paradigm, and where we get stuck with this. We're with somebody that, you know, is very focused on themselves, right? Very narcissistic. And I feel that a lot of us struggle with that because we get so caught up in our world of money and materialism that we, you know, we focus on getting things that we need, and then we don't think a lot about others' needs. So we then in turn attract the lessons that we need to learn, and those specific karmic relationships really teach you a lot of self-love and to, you know, love yourself and stuff. So anyways, a lot of those I feel are closing out. And for those of you that have learned the lessons and have closed out but are still hung up in these connections, a lot of times these eclipses are come like the big push, like, all right, tower moments, time to knock down these false foundations so you can rebuild these new foundations where you deserve to be, right? And a lot of times it's happening for blessings to be able to come in. So you need to trust the process. You got trust here. You need to trust that you're being realigned with where you're destined to be, and that you have to have faith in the unknown. Okay? So we got gratitude here, being grateful and thankful for the things that you have, foster in and bring more things to be grateful and thankful for. We got extremes coming out too, hot moon. Yeah, these eclipses are very, very intense, full new moons, and they really get people in these feelings of needing to express their emotions and their feelings. So there can be a lot of passion and excitement and just a lot of excitement, you know, especially when people are expressing love for people that they have always loved and adored. And so there's that, and there's also this, there could be a lot of blow-ups and a lot of fights and arguments and things like that, because people are very much in their feelings and emotions, right? We've got patience on the bottom as things happen in divine timing. Like, you know, sometimes it could be like, you know, you feel heartbroken at the moment because you're getting out of, you know, painful situation, letting go of somebody, but you need to have patience and faith that you're being realigned with something that you're supposed to be in alignment with, something that is your destined, fated life, right? And if you don't let go of these connections that are not in alignment with that, you can't have these new ones come in. So a lot of times things are being cleared out for us for the new to come in. Okay, so gotta take a loss for something new. You have to make room for these new things to come in. All right, let's get some more messages, source, for the collective for this total solar eclipse energy for December 2021. All of them, so that comes out. Okay. Beautiful. So we got time for change. Of course, yes. Butterfly, transformation. If this card didn't come out, I would be worried. Because it's definitely a time for change and transformation. And that's what it's about. Major beginnings. This is beginnings of new chapters and cycles, right? this is a major time too of clearing out clutter, and not just like these energies that are holding us back, but it's like we're kind of cleaning house of, you know, our connections with people. You're letting go of friends that are not truly friends, that are just maybe using you or manipulating you, like don't have your best interest. You're starting to see those things. So you're starting to clear out things and energies, but it also talks about clearing out your home, making room for new. A lot of us are feeling that energy of purging, of cleaning, of, you know, whether it's donating or selling or just throwing away, but getting rid of things, cleansing our space is also going to allow new to come in as well. So definitely being called to embrace that energy right now. And then we have Heart Healer right now here coming out. So it's very beautiful. It's letting me know that we very much have some healers here, right? And this is about, you know, and if it's not you being a heart healer, you're very much going through a heart healing, right? And healing matters of the heart. And a lot of times it's just simply by feeling these emotions and feelings, right? Because we have to feel them to let them go. A lot of times we suppress these energies, right? And we block them by suppressing them. So you have to feel them to release them, right? And, you know, for those of you that are heart healers, that you're healing a lot of people and helping with this just by simply going about your day, smiling, maybe people you run into when you're out at work or shopping or things like that, but you're very much helping. There's a lot of healing taking place collectively, and I feel there's a lot of you that are very much heart healers out there. So keep shining your light and doing whatever you do, just being you. All right, and we got Leap of Faith came out as well. So just like I was saying, you need to take a leap of faith into the unknown, and don't be too like planning or putting things down, like saying things that are blocking you. Like, I love this card, right? So this little boy is holding on to these balloons, right? And he wants to fly. And, you know, and he's like, you know, these balloons, you know, I don't know how many he has there, but clearly you can, you know, people would tell this boy that you're not going to be able to fly and get airborne with just those 10, 15 balloons that you have. You're way heavier. It goes against physics or whatever. Like, I could see somebody trying to put the dreams down, because we often get conditioned by people putting down our dreams, right? But see, when you're a child and you don't have people conditioning you and telling you that, you stay open to the belief, to the want. You have that want there. I want to fly with these balloons. Now, without somebody putting this little boy down, he grabs those balloons, and what if he's to start to run, and a big gust of wind comes and swoops him up because of the wind, right? We didn't think about the factor of the wind coming and swooping him up in the air and getting to fly. And even if he only got to do it for a couple minutes or whatever, in his mind he wanted to do that. He had the hope and he let it go, and that it very much happened for him. So it's about like being a dreamer, not trying to control it too much. And that's what's so beautiful about these eclipses. You can't plan them too much. You have to put the plan out there and let the universe, you know, co-create that for you. So then we got quiet time too with the trees, definitely taking some time, you know, with Mother Nature and things like that will help you. But quiet time is about meditating, clearing your mind. That is where you're going to be getting a lot of these realizations, and the clarity is it's going to be from within. You're going to realize people and situations. You're going to realize things you didn't see before and things like that. Maybe some things were blocked before and they're now available to you. But going within is going to allow you to see those things and get that clarity, okay? All right, let's keep going here. Let's get some divination from the ancients, right? All right, so this is for the total solar lunar eclipse energy. Not lunar. Well, it's for that cycle. I'm labeling this for the cycle. So this eclipse cycle that we're going through here. The energies. Definitely communication. I told you it's a big factor here. Of course, clarity. So clarity, crystal ball, you're going to be getting clarity on situations here. We got communication. So you're going to be getting the information that you need from within to communicate and to express yourself, to go after these dreams and desires, right? Sensitivity we got. It's definitely a very sensitive time. Matters of the heart are coming out. Strong emotions and feelings. Interpretation. It's about how you interpret things. Each of these cards have a message within each of them too. And I'm feeling that I need to get the specific card, the messages coming out with each of these. And then we got mystical too. I'm definitely dealing with some other spiritual healers and psychics. I really feel like I am. You guys guided to me for a reason. I'm very much a spiritual teacher, high priestess, and I've been told that I'm going to be having people connect with me for me to help awaken them to their gifts, right? So definitely you could be getting some realizations that you very much, are needing to go after your soul's calling, which is to help people, heal people, embrace your spiritual gifts that you have, right? Okay. So I have to find my divination of the ancients to get you guys those further. There it is. Okay. Because there's another message that comes across with each, so the crystal ball is be conscious of every word you speak. And in each thought you think, concentrate on honoring your own special talents and interests. Because, see, somebody's got some special talents and interests that they haven't been using. A clear sign will soon present itself in answer to your question. Be sure to keep on full alert, okay? So the dictionary communication is next. And the message behind this is, listen well as important words, be they spoken to you by a friend or stranger, or written down and placed before you in a note or a card, will point you to your next step. Try to understand someone else's point of view. Meditate to quiet your mind. Speak with confidence. Your life purpose involves writing and public speaking. Wow, beautiful. Okay. Then we got psychometry. All right. So, and each of these two, I love the divination of the ancients, as I feel I connect a lot with my ancestors too and get my guided messages here. It's divinely guided. It's divided. Divinely guided messages, but each of these represent a different type of divination that was used, right? So maybe some of these could be of significance to you. Maybe some of you are being called to be a palm reader, because we've got palmistry here, and the dictionary, to be somebody in writing, communicating, right? And the crystal ball, and so if you want to look up, psychometry, that type of divination, maybe if it's not like a gift that you have in this lifetime, it could have been a gift in a past lifetime you had. Maybe something you can embrace and use the gift in this lifetime or something. And then we've got mystical here, which is definitely the psychic card of this deck. Okay, well, let's keep going with your messages here. So the psychometry, right, is check in with your emotions. You could benefit from complementary healing. Use environmental friendly products instead of harsh chemicals. You may be drawn to eliminate dairy products or adopt a vegetarian or vegan diet. So that's the other message coming across with that. And the divination, for those of you that don't know, because I was curious, I wasn't sure which one this was, but it says, this form of divination means measure the soul. First developed by somebody in 1842, he theorized that all objects have souls and retain memory. So since then, many doctors and professors have investigated this type of work and conclude that the details about a person can be learned by holding one of their possessions, right? Wow, that's very powerful. Okay. All right, so palmistry is what you deem as bad is another man's good. Nothing is all or black or white. Look at a situation through different eyes. Visit your accredited palm reader. Consider where life has taken you and make changes if need be. Okay. And then you've got the mystical card, which says your imagination is key. What you are experiencing is real. Practice daily meditation. You are a spiritual teacher. Your guides are trying to tell you something important. Learn how to tune into the world of spirit. You are a natural psychic. See? Definitely feel like I'm connecting with some others out there. All right, so dowsing rods is on the bottom, as I always look at the bottom, right? Too. And the message here is seek and you will find. Don't give up. You are almost there. Time to step into your destiny. A lost item will soon be found. You found the information you've been looking for. reconciliation and reunion bring you great joy. Wow, very beautiful. Love this deck. All right, guys. So that was the Divination of the Ancients, and I've got one more deck we're going to take a look at, which was the Elemental Oracle. Okay, so we'll see collectively this total solar eclipse energy for December for the collective energies of that eclipse. What do we have? Completion. She's going the missing puzzle. Building. Definitely completing cycles. It's like getting those missing pieces. Getting those realizations. All right, we're going to stick to those. So definitely getting the final pieces. Definitely completing some cycles. West. We've got building atoms. So you're definitely going to be building and creating new. Solidity, inner core, definitely things that are near and dear to you. And of course, each of these have messages, right? And transformation, pressure. All right, so with the completion card, every cycle comes to a close. Do not resist the end of something, because the end heralds a new beginning. So to complete the project, be a finisher. Don't be afraid of death. It is a part of life. Okay? So that was the message coming across there. Now for the second one, atoms. Everything is connected by the same building blocks of matter. You are electric and vibrating in motion. Being stagnant in your beliefs and growth is unnatural. Building and changing is natural. There is room for infinite variety. Okay. Beautiful. Next one is the inner core. Stay constant in your endeavors. Do not stop your progress. Seek those who are reliable and solid. Keep your promises. The greater power is from the inside out. Okay. All right, and your guys' last card that you have, pressure, which is major for transformation here, is you can view pressure as being negative, or you can see it as being a shaper, director, or positive influence. Find a happy medium where you will benefit and not be disadvantaged. So, beautiful. So, pressure is defined as how much something is pushing or something else is measured scientifically, right? So, pressure can be shaping influence. So, we also find the liquid pressure of water important, especially when going deep into the oceans. The pressure of air exerts change, right? And modern people often refer to their pressure, their jobs, bosses, or life in general that possesses them. Many people perform best under pressure, viewing it as a focusing force. Well, studies show that a small amount of pressure can assist performance in a wide variety of fields. Emergency physicians, the military pilots train under high than average pressure situations. However, there can be a point when too much pressure harms cognitive performance, when the pressure becomes overwhelming and it's impossible to focus clearly. I felt to agree a little bit more about that, so that was definitely a message for somebody. All right, guys, well, I'm sending love and light your way. Definitely, I hope you enjoy this total solar eclipse energy and your beginnings of your new soul's evolution and the new chapters that you guys are beginning at this time. Definitely like, share, subscribe. I hope this video circulate, and if I feel guided to you as a reader, I would subscribe. Check out more of my videos. Definitely take a look at your placements right within this. As I feel you can see how connected I am with these energies of this eclipse, and each zodiac, will give you more guidance, each one within your chart. So, all right, guys, sending love and light your way. Good luck with your journeys, guys.